We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And now off to the races down the right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw here, O'Connell. His throw is going to be incomplete. Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Now it's 2nd and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Partners, not often that I expect running backs to eclipse 100 yards in back-to-back games, but he left 100 way behind last week. I think he's going to do it again. I'm expecting 150 or more.
And last week, AFC offensive. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Chris Godwin, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And he is out of bounds here on the return. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down right there at the 38. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
The Dolphins at 6 and 10 on the year. And they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7. And they'll run it here. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Now, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Second down and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go.
Here's a toss left for A-Chain. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The line to gain is the 33 on third down.
18, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
On third down, here's Richardson. And that will be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Well, it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of a gamble there and making it pay off. What a throw.
And tough as a receiver because no matter how perfect the pass, you know it's 4th down and you got to convert.
A little bit of extra pressure, but he overcame it.
Ready, ready.
Richardson to throw off play action. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Get up. Maverick, 60 Maverick, go!
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. H.A. now up the middle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 13-yard line.
Ready?
They'll pitch it out to A-Chain. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Chop 60, chop 60.
Now Richardson. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
McManus on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they'll go ahead and accept the... And I don't quite know what's happening here. It's a first down, but the field goal team is out onto the field. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's O'Connell. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he stopped immediately there. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, O'Connell. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time and ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. The kick by Marr is good. And they push the lead up to a touchdown now at 10-3. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A-Chain on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
Come 19, come 19. Check. Go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give him 5 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Even though they might not find the #1 seed next to their name come playoff time, there's not going to be very many teams, if any, entering the playoffs on the kind of run they're on. They're hot.
And I love that word, hot, because every team in the league wants to go into the playoffs on that uptick. Because a lot of the time you serve notice to the rest of the league that, hey, we're the team you need to deal with. We're the team that's going to be a real problem for you. And if they can continue this streak, they could very well be that team and gain that confidence that they're seeking as they head to the playoffs.
And confidence, that's the word I would use from our meetings with them. They said we're playing our best football right now. It is showing. And they'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's O'Connell. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are even at 10 apiece. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus, and indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, O'Connell. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half.
At the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. O'Connell working from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 20-yard line. Give him 18 on the play. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys...
Touchdown! Chris Godwin, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
Dolphins 10.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
And
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the out.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 72 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. McManus's point after is good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Flushed out right. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. Gets by him and out with a daylight. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Bills will move the chains. Up the middle with Barkley. Powering his way forward. Still going. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Richardson off the play fake. He'll buy some time right. He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Say, hey. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 rattler, 18 rattler. Warrior 70.
Richardson on 4th down. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Again, 11 on the play. First down, Bills.
19-18. Go.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now O'Connell. it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
O'Connell throwing, 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do. That's a big swing of momentum right there.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Running left, it's A-Chain. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That was a good run, and it should get the attention of the defense, but it can't just dwell on it. They've been playing so well this entire game. Maybe they just look at it and say, okay, congratulations, you got 1 on us, and just not let it turn into more.
Meanwhile, Richardson's throw is on target to Duvernay. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
38-yard line.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
70
At the 38-yard line.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Richardson now on 2nd down. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Richardson looking to throw. He dumps it off to A-Chain. He's got room to roam. Touchdown, Dolphins! Devon A-Chain, 33 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. He's got it to the 43 here.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
To throw here, O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. The kick by Maher is good.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
At the 28-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Go.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Street.
Duvernay in motion.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. Here it's 3rd and 3.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Richardson on 3rd and short. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jayon Brown.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
It's Barkley on the counter.
Ernest Jones there for the tackle. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
And O'Connell now to throw.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we got.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys will take over their own 44-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And they go play action here with O'Connell. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. Here's a give to Barkley. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's O'Connell. He hits Dobbs on the crosser. Touchdown, Bills! Romeo Dobbs, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Bills 34, Dolphins 31. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
On second down, here's the option.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down.
Out of the gun, here's a give to A-Chain.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Nice effort from Jalen Petrie getting to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On second down, it's Richardson to throw it. That's Waddle. He's got the catch on the out route.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Ready.
Richardson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. A handoff, Barkley running left. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Defensively, no doubt they need a quick stop. Offensively here, maybe do you put it in the air on 2nd down, or do you go ahead and keep it on the ground, keep that clock moving?
A lot of people would ask that question, partner, because sometimes throwing the ball might actually be the path of least resistance. But in this case, It's a matter of trust. How much do you trust your quarterback? Because you throw the ball and it goes awry, you really don't look smart as a coach.
Yeah, and then you stop that clock. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Here's 1st and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
Here comes 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Now Richardson.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Here's Richardson. Able to find Ertz.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Now 2nd and 4. Richardson.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 18. He's been quiet all afternoon. He may have just come up with a play of the day right there, though.
Obviously, it's not the volume in which you get done. It's the quality, and that was a quality catch right there.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Over the middle, complete into the hands of Trimble.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Now McManus for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's O'Connell.
Open man here is Conklin. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. O'Connell.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, you're at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. O'Connell here on 4th down.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put